Hi guys, welcome to another episode of UBU Yoga. Today we're going to take all the poses that we've been showing you over the past couple of weeks and put them together in a class sequence. And Erin and I are so happy to introduce to you guys our special guest Sue, who's going to be taking the class with us today.
Thank you so much for making time for us today.
You're welcome.
All right, so let's jump right into it. Are you guys ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I think so.
So I'm going to have you guys start in your easy seat using whatever props that you might need to find your pose today. Make any adjustments that you might need so that you feel comfortable, you feel supported, and then allow the stillness to begin to wash over you. Allow your eyes to close. Allow your shoulders to melt towards the ground. Allow your hands to rest on your knees, your thighs. Feel tall in your seat. And allow your breath to flow in through the nose and out through the nose. With each breath that you take, know that you have arrived. Know that the next few minutes are just for you. With your next inhale, lift your arms up towards the sky. Allow the palms to touch. Exhale, bring your hands toward your heart. You know, that's one of my favorites, so we're going to do that at least 2 more times. Inhale, lift hands up overhead. Maybe you look up towards that beautiful sky up above. Draw the palms to touch. Exhale, hands to hearts. Last time, inhale, lift hands up overhead. From here, we're going to come into our staff pose. So take a moment to move any blankets that may be in your way, or maybe you're going to stay on the support that you've created. Once you've made that decision, extend your legs towards the top of your mat. Allow your hands to rest down by your hips, fingers facing me. Draw your shoulders back. Core is engaged. So we've talked before about how deceptive this pose is because there's a lot going on. So subtly push the ground away, yet shoulders stay away from the ears. You should feel an opening across your heart space. The legs are engaged, the feet are flexed, the crown of your head pointing towards the sky. This is your stop. From here, we're going to come into a half sun salutation. So with your next inhale, lift your hands up overhead. Find that length. And with your exhale, take that length into your forward fold. Beautiful. Allow those hands to rest somewhere on the mat, on your lower legs, maybe your toes. And take a few breaths in this fold. With each exhale that you take, you may find that more space is created and you're able to fold just a little bit further. Just maybe. With your next inhale, we're going to find our half lift. So begin to slide your hands toward your knees. Shine those smiles right toward me. And with your exhale, come back into your fold. With the next breath, bring the hands up overhead. Palms touch. Exhale, hands to heart. guys are moving so well this morning.
It
All
feels
right.
good.
So next we'll come into our boat pose. I get that reaction every time. And you.
Not my favorite.
All right. So coming into boat pose, okay, you want to make sure that you're bending your knees, drawing your feet in just a bit. Bringing the hands just below your knees. And sitting up tall, again, shoulders away from ears, the core is engaged. You're going to begin to lean back so that you really feel that engagement. This is boat. But with boat, we like to get a little fancy, a little playful. Yes, playful. I said playful. So we're going to add the feet in if you feel comfortable with that. So when you feel ready, if you feel ready, begin by lifting one foot and then the other, finding that balance, still feeling that opening across the heart space. Like a little more, allow your hands to come out, palms facing up, as if you're offering a gift.
I'll never let go, Jill.
Never.
I'll never let go.
And she does. A whole other story.
I need to stop laughing. Okay, come on.
Now that I correct your boat pose, lower your feet. Bring your hands, wrap them around your knees. Give yourself a big old hug. It's nice to find levity in yoga, at least in my opinion. And allow that breath, if you lost it, just to come back, nice and full. Even here where your body is compressed and breathing is maybe a little bit more of a challenge, you still want that breath to flow. When you feel ready, we're going to come into table. So bring onto the mat any props you need, or maybe you're sliding props off of the mat. Whatever you need for your table pose. I like how both of you are taking the time to really find your pose today. Once you have your table, let's just check in with alignment here. So you want to make sure that your wrists are under your shoulders, that your knees are under your hips, that the tops of your feet are grounded here, whether they're grounded on your mat or by some blankets. And your gaze should be between your thumbs. This is your table pose. Make sure that your core is engaged here, navel to spine. Good. From here, we're going to come into our cow pose. So allow the belly to drop towards your mat. Shine your heart space forwards. Maybe you smile. And if your eyes are open, maybe your eyes look towards the sky. With your next exhale, find your cat pose. Round the spine, push through the hands, pushing the earth away. We'll do a few more rounds of this cow and cat combination, moving with our breath. Inhale to cow. Exhale to cat. Good. Inhale. Exhale. One more time, because I want to see these smiles when you come into cow. Beautiful work. Coming back into table, we'll now move into our child's pose. So begin to shift your hips back, bringing your hips to rest on your calves and your heels. Walking the hands forward, allowing your forehead, your third eye, to connect with the ground. Child's pose is a resting pose. So make any movements here that will help you find ease. And once more, Allow your breath to flow. When you feel ready to come out of this pose, begin to slide your hands back towards your hips, finding a comfortable seat. How do you guys feel?
Well, that felt really good.
It did feel really good. Good.
Yeah, that's great.
How were the props, and did you feel supported throughout the short sequence?
Well, I'll tell you, I always struggle with finding enough length to maintain keeping my back nice and straight, an easy seat, and even staff. But using the blankets in the way in which I use them, having at least two, gave me enough of a lift where I felt supported and I felt like I could move through the sequence and actually enjoy it.
That's great.
Yeah. Yeah.
How about you, Sue? Anything to share or
Um,
add?
The one pose that I have difficulty with in the beginning of practice is child's pose because my knees are oiled up.
Yeah.
So if I'm asked to do child's pose in the beginning of a practice, I definitely use my blanket so that my hips aren't just hanging out there above my heels, that there's some support there. So that was very helpful.
I noticed that right away. That's such a beautiful modification and use of props to kind of help your practice feel just right. That was really very cool. I think I might need to remember that one next time I practice. Yeah. Okay. Nice job, you two.
You too.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It was a beautiful class, and we hope that you guys found this class sequence fun. We encourage you to go back to our encyclopedia of poses and work through this sequence on your own using whatever modifications that you feel will make your practice much more comfortable. And we look forward to seeing you soon, and we thank you so much for joining us today. We hope you guys have a great day. Bye-bye.